Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo! This is the very first video in a brand new series on a video game called Planet Crafter. So, we are going to start this new playthrough today. If you're wondering, the reason why I stopped playing 7 Days to Die is because there was a big patch to the game and it changed all kinds of stuff. And it really just kind of cramped my style and killed my mojo, so to speak. So I feel like that was a sign that I should wrap up that 7 Days to Die series and start something new. So here we are today in this game, Planet Crafter. So let's go ahead and start a game. I already have a game here because I've put about an hour and a half into this game when I first bought it just to check it out. But it's mostly fresh for me, so we're going to start a brand new game here. We're going to play on the standard Prime planet with standard rules, standard everything. And here we go.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory.
Oh no! I've crash-landed on a red planet. So, as you can see, the theme of this game is that you crash-land on a hostile alien planet. And you've got your three resources in the bottom left. You've got health, you've got or food maybe, you got water, and you got oxygen. While I'm standing outside here, the oxygen is just draining down, down, down. But if I come back in here, it refills. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. First, reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Year 3058, Sentinel Corp. Okay. So, I think there's a crafting station right here. And it says up in the upper left of the screen there that I'm supposed to craft a T1 backpack. Craft and equip that. Craft and equip a T1 oxygen tank. And craft a microchip construction. So I guess that's as good a place to start as any. Wrong button. There we go. Oxygen tank, that's one of the things I need. So it looks like I need 2 cobalts, an iron, and a magnesium in order to craft that. And tab should open up the inventory. I don't currently have anything in my inventory. But there is this storage crate here. Let's see what it has. It has a lerma seed, several space foods, an oxygen capsule, and a water bottle. Okay. So one more time, I need 2 cobalts, iron, and a magnesium. And if you come outside here, this is like the starting area. Appears to be some sort of a wreck over there, and there's all these things on the ground that you can pick up, different types of materials. Cobalt is one of the ones we need, so I can left click with my little handy dandy tool to harvest that. Now I'm playing this game on a Steam PC. I'm not sure if it's available for other platforms. I'm low on oxygen. Better get inside. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's available for other platforms, but I'll be playing on a Steam PC, so all the controls and stuff are going to be specific to that. What's this one? Iron. I don't know if I need that, but let's grab it. Ice. Let's grab an ice. Don't want to get too far away from my capsule over there because sooner or later I will run out of oxygen. I need to get back inside. Just gonna more or less grab one of each thing I see. Let's drop stuff in here. Stuff that I don't need. I do need an iron, actually. And the other thing I need is a magnesium. So you can kind of look at it here, and it shows you kind of what it looks like. If you can identify it when you're out in the world here. I'm looking forward to this game. We're going to see if we can terraform this planet and see what happens. From what I've heard, some cool things happen as you progress through this game as far as visually and also gameplay-wise. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, we did over 80 days of zombies, so I was kind of ready to give that a little bit of a rest. So here we are on a new planet, trying something completely different. Magnesium, yay, that's what we needed. Let's get back inside. Okay, now I should be able to craft this oxygen tank. Done. And I can probably equip it. Yep, I just clicked on it and put it over here on my guy. So, what does that do for me? Increases my oxygen capacity. Okay, that couldn't hurt. Now here, we needed to get a backpack, so I need 2 irons for that. I don't have any more irons in there. I don't have any more irons in the fire, so to speak. There's 1. There's 2. I already feel it. I got more oxygen down there, and it's bumped it up from 100 to 145, if I'm not mistaken, so it's lasting quite a bit longer. Sort of your first concern in this game, I think, is the oxygen, because that's what you run out of the fastest. Okay, I can get a backpack going here. Equipped, and that increases my inventory size by a row, I think. Yeah, look at that. Cool. So some new things have appeared up in the upper left. I still need to get a microchip construction. I need to craft a living compartment, craft a living compartment door, and craft a T1 drill. So let's do the microchip construction. How's this done? 2 silicons and 2 magnesiums. Oh, we got like a sandstorm or something going on here. There's 2 silicons, 2 magnesiums. Okay. Let's see what we can find. There's silicon. There's a box over here. Oh wait, that's my inventory. This is what's in the box. There's the 2 magnesiums I needed. Awesome. And some other interesting things. What's this? Use this in the blueprint screen to unlock a new blueprint. That sounds useful. Fabric. Oh, this isn't far from home, so we'll know where it's at. We can come back and get more later. So in the upper right, I just noticed it says Terraformation Index. So I think that's how you keep progress in this game for the things that you accomplish. Because the goal is to eventually terraform the entire planet completely. Alright, microchip construction. 2 silicons, 2 magnesiums. Equip this chip to be able to build structures by pressing the corresponding key. And I can equip that. It says use this in the blueprint screen to unlock a new blueprint. I don't think I have a blueprint screen yet. We know that already. So I'm supposed to craft a living compartment. I think there's a way to do that. Okay, my mouse wheel on my little tool puts up a different icon. So this was harvesting stuff, and this one's probably crafting stuff. But how do I do it? Build is Q by default. Okay. There we go. Living compartment. I need 2 iron and a titanium in order to do that. Titanium. You know, I'm looking at my water down in the bottom left, and I'm getting a little low. I do have this water bottle here, so let's hang on to that for now. What did I need to build that thing? Q? 2 iron and a titanium. I got the titanium, just need the iron. Got it. As good a place as any, I suppose. And now I have to build a door to get in there. That requires an iron, a titanium, and a silicon. Iron, titanium. Just need a silicon now. There it is. Now I should be able to build a door in this thing. There we go. And now I can go in, and in the bottom left it refuels my O2, which is nice. Oh, damn, what's going on here? Got like a meteor shower going on here. I don't know if those can hurt me, but they look like they might be able to. I just saw a warning that said low power. I'm supposed to craft a T1 drill. That's this guy. Requires titanium and iron. Boom. It's crazy. Need titanium. That's iron. How about in this box over here? Maybe there's another one over here. Yeah, there is. Running low on oxygen. I'm low on hydration also. I think I can drink this water. Fully quench your thirst. Alright, right click to consume. There we go, we're all set on hydration again. And now I got the stuff to build the wind turbine. Or the drill, I mean. So I guess I need to put that outside. Now it wants me in the upper left of the screen. This thing is increasing pressure at the cost of energy, it looks like. So in the upper left, it wants me to craft a wind turbine. This just takes a single iron. It should be pretty easy to find. There we go. Generates energy that powers all machines on the planet. Voila. Power restored. So that... Okay, this thing's rotating and drilling now. That's good. And the number in the upper right corner of the screen is now increasing slowly. This thing provides a certain amount of energy. Okay, now up at the top left, it says it wants me to build a craft screen terraformation. Let's see what we have to do that. Information screens. Just while we're here, we got building components, base building components, we got machines, we got information screens, and we got furniture. For this moment, it wants me to do the craft screen terraformation. This one. So it needs an iron, a cobalt, and a silicon. Got dark out here. Whoa, that's a bright green planet over there. That's awesome. I wonder if this planet will look like that eventually. Music's nice in this game. I love good atmospheric game. Is that all the stuff I needed? Yeah. Probably have to put this indoors. Rotate it around with the mouse wheel. There we go. Alright, so this tells me oxygen, heat, pressure, and overall terraformation progress. So it looks like the pressure is slowly increasing, but we haven't done anything for oxygen or heat yet. Now it wants me to craft a screen for blueprints. Requires an iron and a silicon. Let's see if we can get more out of that box over here. It lightened up out here again. Iron, silicon. Good. Go. Oh, hold control in it. Control and mouse wheel to rotate it around a little quicker, it appears. Okay, what does this do? All things I can unlock, it looks like. Terraformation related, oxygen related, heat related, pressure related. A new backpack, solar panel, all kinds of stuff. And this says decode a blueprint microchip, which I had one because I picked one up a little while ago. So let's see what that does. New blueprint received, microchip T1 mining speed. Did that just unlock like a random one of these or what? Man, there's tons of stuff. I don't know where that came from, but well, we'll figure it out sooner or later, I'm sure. Right now it's telling me it wants me to craft the T1 heater in the upper left. That's this guy. Requires iridium, iron, silicon. Not found any iridium yet. Another asteroid storm. Meteor shower, I should say. Hang on to a space food, I'm getting a little low on health. I saw something over this way. make sure these don't fall on me. Here we go, it's another box. No iridium. Still need iridium. I'm getting low on oxygen. I better get back to my base. Oh no! Oh, that was a close one. Okay, let's review. Craft the heater, I got the iron and the silicone, I just need an iridium. Where am I going to find an iridium? No idea. Presumably it's out here somewhere. Venture a bit further from home. I got a new blueprint. I wonder where that came from. There's a box. Let's go check this box. No iridium. Super alloy sounds important. There's an oxygen capsule, a water bottle, and a snappy seed. Those sound important. I'm going to take them. Come on, come on, come on! That's a close one. Alright. Still no iridium. Gotta be around here somewhere. I need to like start heading back home when my health gets about, or when my oxygen gets about half. What's that? Cobalt. Cobalt. Ooh, a golden crate. Iridium rod. Golden effigy. Golden seed. Aluminum. I better take those, they look important. And I'm running. Running back home, quickly. Do have an oxygen bottle if I need it. Had to use it. I didn't think I was going to make it in time. My food and water are getting low as well. Let's see. Can I put some of this stuff away? Let's put that in there. That in there. What the heck is that? Some advanced stuff in there. I don't know what to do with all that. Let's keep searching. Maybe we'll find some iridium somewhere. Hey, a box. No iridium in there either. I did find this, like, condensed iridium or something, but I don't know if I can use that to make my recipe that I'm trying to build. A schematic, I should say. Let's take it and see. If I take that, put that one away. What if I do that? Like right-click it? Nothing. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Well, iridium seems to be a problem right now. What about the vegetube? Maybe I can do the vegetube instead. Iron, ice, and magnesium. I should be able to manage that. Better have something to drink, something to eat. Iron, ice, and magnesium, it said. Does this box have any magnesium in it? Negative. There you are. Anything good in here I should take with me? Eggplant seeds. A food. You'll come back for that. Uh-oh. I got lost. Oh no. I don't have any whoops, wrong button. I don't have any oxygen. Oh no. I died and dropped some of my inventory. Well, we found out what happens when you run out of oxygen. You need ice. It was over here when I died somewhere. Did it drop a box? It appears like it opened it dropped a box there. Okay, that's pretty nice. Not very punishing. Could be a lot worse. It's a yellow sky out there. I'm trying to build a vegetube. Insert a seed in this device to generate O2. And put it in the building. There we go. Do I have any seeds? Not on me. Do I have any over here? Sure I do. I got 3 of them. No multiplier. Oxygen multiplier 600. Oxygen multiplier 200. Well, don't see why I wouldn't want to use the best one. Alright, there we go. Are we out of power? We must be low on power. Because this thing doesn't work anymore. Yeah, everything's stopped out here. Warning, low power. Okay, how do I build another wind turbine? Iron. I got what it takes. There we go. Let's restore our power. Now we can look at this, and it shows us our oxygen is going up because of this thing over here. And pressure continues to go up as well, and our overall terraformation number is going up. Slowly but surely. So I still need to build the heater, but I need iridium to do that, and I haven't found any iridium yet. Wants us to build a crafting screen. What do I need for that? Or progress screen, actually. Doesn't look like I can build that here. Huh. What else is going to unlock here? I've got a better oxygen tank that unlocked. Maybe I can build that? Maybe I need to go to that other crafting terminal over here. Doesn't look like it. T2 craft station. Improved crafting station to craft better tools. That's what I need. I need an iron to be able to do that, so let's find an iron. There we go. Let's go into our little habitation over here. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I can build a T2 oxygen over here. To do that, I'm going to need the T1, which I already have. Silicon, cobalt, titanium, magnesium, magnesium. So that's a possibility. Mining speed. This is the one that unlocked for me. Reduce ore mining time. Okay. This one is T1 exoskeleton. Increase equipment capacity. Probably be good also. Ooh, I just learned how to do a better backpack too. Look at that. Boom. Better backpack. So I guess I can work on those things. I should make sure I have some water and some food on me because I'm getting a bit low on those. I do have a food on me, but I don't have a water on me, and I don't have one in my storage. But I think I can craft one. I think I just saw somewhere. Right there. I can harvest. I can turn ice into a water bottle. There we go. So now I got a water bottle. I got food on me. What about oxygen? Can I build an oxygen? I need 2 cobalts to build an oxygen. Let's do that. First things first, make sure we have what we need to survive. There we go. Now I'm ready to recharge any of those if necessary. I got a little sort button here, nice. Water, oxygen, food. Okay, good. What else can I build here? I can build this mining thing. I need magnesium and silicon and aluminum, which I already have. Magnesium and silicon. We're on our way to find some of that. Silicon. Let's need magnesium now. There's one, I think. Yeah. Alright, now let's go build that thing. Ooh, look at the goal in the upper left there. Reach a blue sky at 175,000 Ti. I'm at a whopping 418 Ti at the moment, so we've got a long way to go. Alright, we got this thing. Can I equip it? I can. Okay. Can't equip anything else, though. T2 backpack. So this is going to require iron, silicon, and titanium. Iron, silicon, titanium. Let's see if we can find all that. Iron, silicon, titanium. Titanium. Iron. Just need a silicon. Better take a magnesium for later. Those are a little hard to find. Ah, silicon. Alright. So my plan for this playthrough is, unlike my 7 Days to Die playthrough where I showed every minute of everything, I'll probably show every minute for this. I'm definitely going to show every minute for this video and maybe for the next couple videos, but if at some point in the future we find ourselves just like having to run back and forth the same place several times in a row, or you know, we're going to run off to something in the distance, or we're just going to do a bunch of crafting for a half an hour straight, like, I won't show you guys every minute of that. I'll splice it, I'll cut it and splice it, and then we'll just jump from one interesting part to the next. But because this is the very first video in the series, like, this whole video is kind of interesting. And maybe the next video or two after this, we'll see how it goes. But eventually we're going to get to a point where I'm going to start cutting out the boring bits and try to keep it a little bit more streamlined and exciting for you. Alright, T2 backpack, here we go. Okay, it upgraded it. Improved my inventory size, so that's good. What else can we build? T2 oxygen tank. We need silicon, cobalt, titanium, and another magnesium to do that. Silicon, cobalt, titanium, magnesium. It's dark again. Oops, that's not what I needed, but I took it anyway. Cobalt, so I just need magnesium, silicone, and titanium, I think. Wow, planet looks awesome. There's titanium. There's another magnesium. I better get back home because I'm running low on oxygen. There we go. So I still need one more silicon. Getting low on food and water too. Got to keep an eye on that. Silicon, silicon. Where is the silicon? Time for a drink. There's a silicon. Here we go, oxygen tank, level 2. Now I'm up to 200 oxygen, that should be handy. What is this? A T1 exoskeleton. Increase equipment capacity. Requires titanium, silicon, and magnesium. Let's see if we can do it. There's the titanium. Some magnesium. How about silicon? There's a silicon. Got it. Ooh, living compartment window. Opened up a blueprint to be able to build a window. Here's the exoskeleton. Okay, so I equip that, and it opens up another line of things that I can equip here, so that's cool. Okay, now where are we at with things? Food critical. So I need another water and another food for next time. Take one of these. Take this ice, and I can turn that ice into water. Okay, what else can we build? There's this energy level display. I need silicon and magnesium to build that. So we can find some. There's magnesium. Here's silicon. That should do it for that. Oops, it wasn't in there, it was in here. There we go. Okay, so this shows me my consumption is at 2.35 kilowatts and my production is at 2.4 kilowatts, so I only have a tiny bit left. So before I build anything else, I should build another wind turbine. Let's see what I can do. Just needs an iron. Okay, that should be easy enough to find. Kind of just running off in different directions each time in hopes that I don't exhaust all the resources in any given direction. There we go. That should increase our energy capacity a bit. Yeah, now we got quite a bit left. What else can we build? I can't build this until I find Iridium, so I'm still stuck on Iridium. I can build a storage crate. That might be a useful thing to have. Let's get one iron so we can build a storage crate. Go. I can put some of this rare stuff in there. Got more room to carry things. Alright. Anything else that I need to think about building right now? So you can build all sorts of crazy shapes of bases if you're so inclined. So Iridium is the thing. Where are we going to find Iridium? Like, at some point we can go check out this wreck up here. Maybe there's some Iridium up there. I didn't see anything else obvious in the nearby area that's really calling to me. Except for maybe that over there. There's this up here, and then there's like these standing stones over here. Which might be natural or might not. There's like a little, looks like maybe a canyon back over that way. Some pretty imposing cliffs up here. So there's some things to check out. Ooh, I just got a blueprint for a solar panel. Let's see what iron, cobalt, cobalt, silicone. So that provides a lot more energy than the wind turbine. Okay. I don't really need it right now, but at some point that'll come in handy. So we've got another backpack coming at some point. We got indoor ladders coming at some point. I don't have any heat going yet. Pressure, we'll get a T2 drill at some point. Well, so here's the trick, is I could either, if I want to go up to that wreck, or if I want to go over to the standing stones behind us here, I could either build a bunch of oxygens and make sure I have some water and food, or I could think about trying to build another living compartment closer to there, and I think that's going to be the more resource efficient way to go about it. Just requires 2 irons and a titanium for another living compartment, and that provides oxygen wherever I build it. So let's see if we can find 2 irons and a titanium. Titanium. Iron. Iron. Alright, I think this wreck up here is the thing that we should check out first, because it's pretty obvious that that's something to do up there. The standing stones are kind of a maybe. Maybe there's something interesting there. Canyon's a maybe. Maybe something interesting is over there. But this wreck is definitely interesting, so I think we should go up there first. So now I need to have the stuff to build this. I do have the stuff to build that. I should eat and get a drink of water before I go up there, so I don't have to worry about building that stuff later. Let's eat that and drink that and make sure we get one more of each of those. So that's going to need an ice, and I think I have food in this container over here. Food. Here's some ice. Let's build a water bottle so that I have water, oxygen, and food all with me, and the stuff to build a habitation unit over there. And let's go for it. We're going to go up there and check it out. It's an adventure. First time we've really gone far from home here. Gotta watch our oxygen. We don't have a ton of it. There's a box. Any iridium in here? There's a blueprint. I should take that. A super alloy. That sounds important. No iridium. Okay, I gotta think about building a habitation unit pretty soon here. Whoa, what's that? Whoops. Wrong button. Okay, I need to build this. That looks like a good place. Oh, you know what I forgot is the damn door. I need iron, titanium, and silicon to get in there. I'm gonna have to take an oxygen can. Iron, titanium, silicon. That was not very intelligent. Here's silicon. There's iron. Alright, we got the door. Build the door. Boom. There we go. Now we can come in here and breathe while we take our time exploring this area. Well, looks like there's something there. And there's a big opening right there. There might be other stuff around here too. But you know what? I think this is a perfect place to stop for the day. So, Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. And I will see you in the next one.